Hello once again, my name's John from DesireFanatics.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Sims 3 for Android. First of all, let's just show you how you create a sim. Now it's quite detailed for a mobile game, as you'll see. There's not a huge amount of different outfits and styles you can choose from, but you know, there's enough here to get you going. So obviously you can choose whether you want to be a male or female. Let's stick with male. Or I'll get some funny comments probably. Okay, so you can change your skin colour. So if you want to be a black person, you can be, or if you want to be a pale white person like myself, I'll stick with that. Obviously, you can also randomise your look if you want to, but if you want to make it look like yourself, which I'm sure most people do when they play The Sims, either like themselves or some hot girl, I'm sure everyone's done that, you can do. So, hairstyle. You see there's quite a few different hairstyles here, and here you can change the colour. So there's a few different colours you can choose from. Let's stick with that. Top half of your clothes, you can select various different t-shirts. God, that's a nice suit, isn't it? Let's choose that. And again, select the colour. Let's stick with that beautiful yellow colour. Trousers. Beautiful. Okay. And shoes. Okay, looking good. You can now give your sim a name. There we go. And away you go. The tutorial does work quite well, but I've already done it, so I can't bother to do it again. It just teaches you basic things like camera control and different menus and things. So, wishes in the game. Wishes are things that your sim wants to achieve in their life. There's over 70 in total that you can unlock and complete. So if you want to accept a wish, you just press it and it ends up down here. So these are just goals that you can do during the game to keep you from getting bored, basically. So let's talk about the sound then, because I've got to turn it off because it's really already irritating me quite a lot. The music in the game, like I said earlier, repeats itself to an annoying level with a slight glitch at the end, as you'll soon hear in a minute. There we go. Beautiful. So what I will do straight away is turn off the music. It's a shame really, because music is pretty much one of the great things about The Sims. It's always had good music. So what is the gameplay like? Well, you start off in the usual fashion, as you can see, during a tutorial. This teaches you how to zoom around, pan and control your sim. You start off in this predefined house here. You can't actually edit the walls and rooms as such, but you can obviously control the wallpaper and other bits and pieces. But the nice thing, as you can see, is the camera is very adjustable, and you can also pan and tilt and do various different things as you would on a normal desktop version of the game. Okay, so what I've done is just load my save game up, because I've got more things on this and I can show you more features. Down here you can access the build mode. We'll go through that later. Options here. Here's your status bar at the bottom. This gives you a quick overview of what your sim is feeling. So as you can see here, I'm a bit smelly, so I should probably go and have a shower right now. Let's go and do that. Don't worry, it doesn't get naked. He goes into the shower with his shorts on, or his pants on. Just in case any of those people out there try and hack into it, probably, like they've done on the desktop version. So anyway, the interface is quite good, and you can quickly see how your sim is feeling. Obviously very happy, and all the other things are green, which is all good. Down here you've got your wishes. So these are the current wishes that you've locked in. Try and complete before they expire. So my active wishes are to gain a skill point at cooking, gain a skill point at repairing, and make a sim jealous of me, which is all very exciting. So down here, the sim button, you've got a quick link to your sim's wishes down here, if you so wish, rather than clicking on that little bit down there. Also in this menu, which you can get to by clicking on the status bar, you get to see your different relationships, see what career you've got. I'm currently working in the town hall. You can see your skills here, your active wishes as seen before. It's a more detailed version of your status, so you can see how hungry you are, if you need the toilet, etc., etc. So also what mood you're in, which is quite useful. Your persona, obviously, neat and friendly with a good sense of humour. It's just true to life. And here are your 3 personal goals, which are set when you select your persona. You'll get a default list of 3 goals that your sim would like to complete before he kicks the bucket, let's say. And also what you're carrying in your inventory, which we can look at a bit later maybe. So when I first started playing The Sims 3 on Android, I was a bit sort of dumbfounded as to what I was meant to be doing. Obviously it's only a mobile game, there's not as much to do as there is in a PC or Mac version of the game. But as you can see here, this is where these wishes come in handy, because they give you things to do when you're not at work. And as it's a Saturday, I'm not at work. So my latest wish is to go and catch a salmon. So we can do that a bit later. First I'll just show you the town map, which you can get to either by going outside your house and clicking on here, or you can just, wherever you are, you can click on your Sims icon and then just click to go to town. Now you'll notice that it loads the map when you go to town or go back home. It seems annoying at first, but it doesn't take too long, and it has got to load quite a bit of data, so it's fair enough, I think. So this is the town map. From here you can visit other Sims houses. You can visit different shops. Obviously you see the car dealer there. This is where you'd find your job initially. So you can browse around here and visit different places, which is all good fun. As you can see, I work at the town hall, which is as close to home as I could get because I'm a bit lazy. But obviously you can work at the laboratory. You could work at the Quick Mart if you fancied. But there are only 3 different places to work, sadly. But as you can see here, if you wanted to buy a car to get around town a bit quicker, you can do. Saves you from walking. So let's visit the lake and see one of the mini games in the Sims 3. As you can see, when you click somewhere, you start moving. The movement looks a bit funny at first, but I suppose there's no point having them walking because it would just take up too much memory. So we're going to visit the lake. This again will load up a new area. So here I am. Now this is the lake. You can also visit other Sims here if you wanted to, or you can just go fishing and select a nice spot. Someone started talking to me, but we don't want to do that, so let's go fishing. So my last wish was to catch a salmon. Let's see if we can work this out. So this is one of the mini games. You move your phone left and right to direct the rod, and as soon as you get a bite, you jerk the device forwards to pull up the fish. So let's just try again. There's a salmon by the looks of it. Come on. Okay, I've got it. Okay, so every time you catch a fish, obviously you get more experience and your level increases a bit, so you become better at doing it. Oh, it's a snapper, not a salmon. So I didn't quite get a salmon that time, but we can maybe go over here and try a different spot. Looks like another snapper to me. Yeah, another snapper, but still, obviously this would just be something you can aim to get at some point whilst playing the game. So, a new wish here, sleep in another Sim's bed. That sounds like fun. Maybe we should go and do that. So if we go back to the town map, again I could just click on the link here to do it quicker, but it looks nice when you walk around sometimes. So if we choose a Sim's house to visit, that looks like a nice one, doesn't it? Jack and Jill's house. Let's go and have a look at that. And you see other Sims walking around the town here. You can actually stop them and talk to them if you wanted to. That's how to meet new people, obviously. And again, it would load up and you'd have a conversation in the sort of 3D. So let's see if we can complete this wish, sleeping in another Sim's house. Now, obviously, barging into someone's house isn't the nicest of ideas, but we'll see what happens when we go in. Okay, so you see down here Jack is getting creeped out. I'm not surprised, but we'll just see if we can find his bed. There it is. Oh, he doesn't like me anymore. It's not my fault, it's one of my wishes, so I think he's actually telling me to get out, which is why I can't get through. Is he kicking me out? Okay, he hasn't done yet. That's good, let's try again then. Have a sleep. No, I should think Jack's going to come back and turf me out when he finds out I'm in his bed, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, there he is. But I have completed that wish, which is to sleep in another Sim's bed, but now it looks like Jack is my enemy and he's going to throw me out the house, which is fine. What we can do is just get back to town and then go home. Okay, another one of the mini games is the cooking section. So if you're going to cook a meal, I don't know what's going on here, you have to buy recipes from the store and then also buy the ingredients. So with ham and eggs, you would need to buy ham and eggs, obviously, and some bread to go in it. So here's the mini game. What you need to do is tap and shake a pot to make sure it doesn't boil and get too hot. So you can see when they start to get red, that's when they need cooling down a bit. So it's not the most realistic of cooking games, but it all helps. So after that, we can then have a nice hot meal and sit down. Why bother with knives and forks, eh? Oh, my TV's just blowing up. Should we try and fix that? Okay, so here's the fixing minigame. You have a certain amount of time here to remove the broken parts, which are these flashing parts, and replace them with working parts. So you get the broken part and put it in the bin, and then replace with the new parts here. So that's fixed it now. And obviously you need a repair kit before you can do that. So if I hadn't got a repair kit, I'd have had to have gone to the shop, buy a repair kit, and then come back and fix it. But now I've fixed it, I might as well sit down and watch. Who knows, Jeremy Kyle might be on. Another new wish, we can tick that one in. Okay, let's have a quick look at the build mode in The Sims 3. Here you see your basic different modes. You can either move your furniture around, buy new furniture, change walls and floors, or upgrade your house. So they're quite self-explanatory. Moving furniture, you select what you'd like to move, or rotate even, or sell, and you can then select here on the floor where you want it, and it'll pop back down. So we may want to rotate that the other way. Let's turn it back, and let's even move it back to where it should be. That's the first build mode. Second is if you want to buy new furniture and appliances. Here it's obviously separated off into different groups. We can have a look through some of the bits that are available to you, and as you carry on through the game, more and more can be unlocked. Changing walls and floors. Obviously you can't build new walls and floors, it'd probably be a bit too fiddly, but you can change the walls and floors to have different wallpapers, etc. So you can have a preview here of different styles for your house. We go back here, don't really want to buy anything, and also for the floor as well. There we go, beautiful. So that's The Sims 3 on Android. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know, and subscribe for more videos in the future. But for now, this is John from DesireFanatics.com.